Hey guys, JT with a video update and what's going to be an upgrade to a Senton 4x4 Mega. I'm doing this video because as of the last probably month or probably 2 months or so, the Arrma Sentons have, about a month and a half I think, Arrma Sentons and the Granite 4x4s have been on sale for $219. They took them down for $239 to $219. So I wanted to do kind of a video to show people if they got this truck, what they could do to make it perform even better, because it does perform good out the box. And you guys, if you see my previous videos, you guys know that I had this before. I made it brushless. I put a more expensive brushless system in it. But this time I want to kind of change things up and show you guys how you can make this perform a lot better and still stay on a good budget. And better meaning putting a brushless system in it. Still waiting for Arrma to release a couple of upgraded parts for this. They do have a couple things that I'm waiting for them to release, and I will add it to this, parts that are going to be under 10 bucks that are going to help this perform even better. But first off, I went ahead and I did change the servo out. That is something that I think if you take this to a track and you do drive it, go ahead and get this light on real quick. I did upgrade the servo. Now this is the Arrma servo that I put up in here. This is I think it's the 80-6 or something, but it's the Metal Gear servo one they have. So I went ahead and I upgraded the servo, because that's something that you guys will have to do if you start running this more, is the servo will eventually go out. So I'd rather go ahead for me to replace this now than to do it at a later point. And then the next thing I'm going to do this, I'm going to take this brush system completely out. And what I'm going to add in here, I know you guys have mentioned it to me before. Here I have a Ghoul RC brushless system. Now, this is a 3500 kV motor, and it's a 550 size. I think it's 3660. And these are a 60 amp speed control. So this speed controller can run 2 R3S LiPo and do it pretty good. And these run about 40 to 45 bucks. Sometimes you can get them a little bit cheaper. It depends on where you buy them from and stuff. So I do plan on putting this motor or this whole system in this car as well. So looking at this right now with just going to be this upgrade, which is, let's say, 40 bucks. And with the servo is going to be about 30-40 bucks. There's a couple other options for servos too. I think Associated has their new Metal Gear servo that's like 20-25 bucks or something like that. So right now we're looking at about, it depends on what you get. This was about $34 and this was 40 bucks. That's about $75 or so. With, I also went ahead and got an upgraded pinion gear. I've never run with the 27-tooth pinion gear, but I'm going to go ahead and put this one in here as well. So, and this is about 5 bucks. So we're looking at about 80, depends on, like I said, the servo you get, about 80 or a little bit more dollars to get this thing to run even better than what it's been running. And with this, like I said, you can run a 2 or 3S LiPo. The biggest thing I think is going to be changing the servo out first, because when you start putting more speed and stuff, the servo is going to pop or break, or one of the gears is going to chip or something. So I do recommending you doing that and then going ahead and getting this speed controller and motor system. And then you don't have to go to a 27 tooth, but I've never run it on there. But I know when I've run brushless systems before, it did top out pretty quickly. So I am interested to see how this is going to run on 2 and also on 3S. And I'll actually get the speedometer out or something and show you guys the miles per hour. So all in all, if you go, pretty cheap on a servo, Metal Gear servo, you can get one for, like I said, 25-30 bucks. You're still looking at about 80, I don't know, about anywhere from 70 to about 90 bucks or something to do an upgrade, which is still under $300 for this, to get this thing to perform well, because it does run well, guys. It really does. You guys look at some of my previous videos. I ran it out there. I let kids run it. It is pretty durable, with the exception, like I said, of the servo. And there's a couple of things. If you start putting larger tires and stuff in here, there is one component in here that will eventually snap. And Arrma is supposed to come out with an upgraded one. So I don't want to put too much information out there yet. I have seen it on Tower Hobbies for several months now. So it's like, Arrma, we need this released. But I think once that is settled, you won't have any problems with that. I haven't had any problems with it running it like this, but I wanted to do a step-by-step, because people have asked me about this car. Again, of course, this platform is the same as the Granite. It's just this is going to be a little bit longer. So I'm just going to focus on this one right now and then do this upgrade and then take it out and show you guys how it runs. So you guys stay tuned for, if I can get this body on here, stay tuned for some updated videos on that. They haven't changed anything on these things thus far with these, because like I said, it does perform great out the box, and they did lower it about $20, so that's a good thing. So as always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.